Hello everyone, today is going to be epic because I'm out in the Qpod again. I'm having a few little laps on it. I've just stopped off here, got a few pictures of this beast. But yeah, let's go for a little drive in it then. And I'll show you how sick it is. Oh no. Oh, the battery's gone flat. I left the heating on in there. Oh, no. This is giving me a thought though. This might be a chance to answer that age-old question of what can an e-bike actually tow? We need to call Louis and get him to bring an e-bike down. Lubes, you know what to do. Get a clean ebe, bit of tow rope. We're answering that age-old question, mate. What can an e-bike tow? Oh, that was quick. There's the support vehicle then. Yeah. We got the Haibike all-mountain 3.0, and that is the support vehicle for today. Sick. So let me attach that to the vehicle then, and we'll see if it can tow it. Yeah. We now have a perfect bike to do some towing with. Now, I've actually always wondered how much weight an e-bike can tow. So obviously we're going to start small with the Qpod. We're going to work our way up onto a jet ski, then we're going to go onto a car, a van, and a bigger van. I don't know if it's going to work, but I've always wanted to know. So let's get this connected. I've got a bit of rope here, and that should fit perfectly somewhere under the Qpod. And we can get a little tow on the go. I think this is going to be a breeze because we can push this quite easily. Let's find out though. I found a perfect little hook on the front of the car there. And I'm just going to tie this around my seat post. I think that'll be enough to get a tow on the go. Now this Haibike all-mountain 3.0 is running a Bosch CX Performance motor, and it's got 75 Newton-meters of torque, which should be more than enough to give this thing a towing. I'm in turbo, I've got a nice low gear selected. This is it. Oh God, it's gonna work. Really, the wet grass is actually making it way, way harder. Here we go. Easy! No way! That's actually sick! Right, that's the first challenge complete then. It can tow a mini car. I think it needs to be on the concrete though, so let's put it on there and get you inside it, Louis, to add to the weight. Here's Louis then, joining in. Yep. He's going to get in there. I can tell already it's going to be so easy that we're on concrete now. You ready for some full speed towing there? Nice. Here we go. Can it tow a mini car and a person? Oh, easily. That's insane. Let's tow you home then, and we'll go and see what else we can tow with the ebe. After bringing the Qpod back, which actually weighed 406 kilograms, it's now time to try and tow the jet ski. Now this only weighs 200 kilograms, so it's obviously going to work, but I've always thought it would be cool to be able to tow a jet ski with a Haibike. Here we go. Let's see how easy it's going to be. Get the slack off, and then just sort of ebe it with the jet ski on. That's incredible. Off I go to the beach, guys. And you can actually perform movements with it. That's the best. Right, okay, it's time to get Louis' dark side tuned Skoda Fabia behind the bike, see if that's possible to be towed. We've just come from dropping the jet ski back off at its storage location, and we decided to come by to St Mary's car park to the top floor to take in the wonders of the views here of Colchester and the glorious jumbo in the background. We've got Louis' dark side tuned Skoda Fabia here, TDI, coming through diesel. Oh, that's just what it says on the top there. And we're going to tow it from its rear tow hook. Now this can be ridiculous. Although I think 75 Newton meters of torque is probably more than a standard Skoda Fabia anyway, so let's face it, this thing's probably going to blast through this little toe. I'm going to give it a bit of a longer toe string so it doesn't get all tangled up. The Haibike is now turned on in turbo, 3 bars of battery. Let the games commence. No way! Oh, that is so easy! Oh, it's so easy, it's scary. No way, that is ridiculous. I could actually tow this thing into oblivion into the front of my van. That is obscene. Okay, well, don't even need to tow it anymore. We know it works. So Louis, if you ever run out of diesel, give us a call and I'll bring the Hibes along to save you. We've also got my van here, look. Can the e-bike tow a 270 horsepower diesel van with over 400 pounds of torque? Find out now. I now have my van in position and I'm very surprised that the bike was able to tow a 1,260 kilogram Skoda Fabia. Now we're moving on to the 1,920-ish kilograms van. That's ridiculous. That's almost 2 tons off a tiny bike here. This little motor here is helping to pull along a full-sized work van. Really scientific and interesting stuff going on today, guys. Science with Sam. I have no idea how it works, but we're doing science. This is a scientific experiment. See, if they did stuff like this at school, people might be pumped on life when they're at school. This is a lot of load now. Still in turbo, still 3 bars of battery. Vito, you ready, mate? Nice. Oh, we might have met its maker. It's hard to stay straight. Oh my God! Yes! Oh no! Ah! I've got to pull it at least the length of itself for it to count. Come on, mate. Let's have it. Let's go. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, it's getting moving though. Yes! Yes, the Haibike is so powerful. That is insane. Oh, come on, come on. Yes, it's moving now. Oh, it's so hard to stay straight. Yes, to the speed bump. That wasn't looking as nice as I wanted it to be. I wanted to stay in a straight line and just keep it going nicely, but I think we're slightly uphill here. We might have like sort of pulled the van the wrong way around, but we got to the line. The Haibike can tow up to 2 tons so far. The daylight is fading. It's been raining a lot, so we had to come out late. So we're going to go to tomorrow for the final challenge. Can the Haibike tow a full-size Mercedes Sprinter van? Who knows? Find out now. It is now the next day and we've come to see if the Haibike is going to pull the way bigger Sprinter van. It's going to be attached and I'm sure it's going to do it. I mean, it's going to be very impressive if it does. And that's not just any Sprinter van, that's actually a bit of a camper conversion, so there's extra weight in there. Got a little bed and cooker and stuff like that. Got the toilet here in case I get scared and I can just get rid of the fears and that. So this thing's definitely heavier than the Vito. So it's going to be an amazing test for the Haibike. Going to whack it into turbo. I'm in a lower gear than I was yesterday. Turbo mode activated. Is it going to pull it? Find out now. Here we go then. Moment of truth. We're going to answer that question you've all been asking. Oh, it's hard to stay straight. It's working so far. Oh, come on. Come on. Yes! Ah! Easy! The Haibike is the ultimate machine. Look at that! Just taking my Sprinter back home. Insane, man. That is incredible. Louis, the Haibike, all mountain 3.0, can tow cars. So you can't complain if you can't get up a hill on one of them. That's ridiculous. Wow. What's that? Oh, well, what's this? Yeah, it's Louis' new merch, available now in the merch store. I'm actually stoked on this, it's all good. We're kind of like at a point though, which is weird because it's completed all the challenges. I've got one more challenge that I just don't know if it's going to do. Can it pull a full recycling bin? Here it is, the clothing and shoe donation recycling bin. I'm not sure this is a good idea really, because, well, it can't move this. It's like, it's not stuck into the ground, but it is a really heavy piece of metal. Here we go. Okay, that's just stupid. That's got to be like 40 ton or something, isn't it? Because like that van must be like 30 ton or something, and it pulled that. So the age-old question of what can an e-bike tow has officially just been answered. Yeah, sure, it didn't go and pull along a huge recycling bin full of shoes, but it was probably bolted to the floor. But really, this has been so much fun. I've always wanted to know if my e-bike could pull a vehicle, and it did pull all 3 vehicles, the jet ski, and even the mini Qpod, which was, well fun. So that is really a huge shout to how powerful these bikes are. That Bosch motor in there really powering through, and well, it's just amazing really, isn't it? But on that bombshell of excitement and pure towing, no, that's not the end, because actually, is there any more fun Science with Sam experiments you'd like to see? Let me know below. On that bombshell, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That'd be awesome if you leave some comments. And if you're sick, you subscribe. See you in the next one.